Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Roblox Games. Here are the top 10 best islands in Roblox Islands 2. Number 1, Lord Laptop. This is a huge castle come forest land. The garden leading up to the castle is intricately designed with many different colors that make it more inviting. There's a guard covering the entrance constantly, which makes the game look more challenging. A gigantic dragon is attacking the castle with the fire that makes it look more realistic. The dragon itself is enormous and you can walk on its back. It's very simplistic and thematic.
Everything about this design, I really like the simplicity of it in that it's not overly complicated, but it's really thematic and consistent, and it really tells you what they were trying to go for, which was a castle.
Number 2, Lalawashi. This one is a huge fort with tall towers. The theme of this castle is symmetrical patterns with ample details that make fantasies look real. There's a lot of outside space with bushes lined up against the wall, adding more color to the set. The flag designs are also really and add a special touch to the set.
Into Lalawashi for placing number 14. Next up, we got Fantasy Build number 13 by River Dragon. So
number 3, River Dragon 211. This one is really cool, and here's why. It takes a unique tactic in which everything in this build is enormous in size, so your avatar will appear as a miniature character on screen. Everything is upscale, hence it can be both jarring and interesting depending on your taste. You will feel like an ant as you explore the forest and find yourself looking tinier than the bushes. There are a lot of captivating design aspects in this build. For example, there's a beautiful lava design, a beehive in which you can climb, and a huge blue jay sitting there adding aesthetical value to the visuals. Number 4, Twice Configure. This build probably has the most detailed design and you need to explore it thoroughly to get the full gist of it. What makes it stand out is its very extensive design, as there are 5 to 6 places attached together with paths. It's unbelievable how detailed the design is, considering it probably took ages to finish it. The outside of the build has a very Romanesque vibe to it, like a grand church or something that adds to the majestic value. The rooftops are also unique, as ample green has been used on the roof, and the carpets also add to the beauty of everything. The floors almost give a feeling of snow to it, which almost makes this build quite festive.
It almost kind of had like a little bit of a snow feel, even though I don't think that was the goal. I like the smoke off the chimney. Everything about that design was great, so congrats again.
Number 5, Ego_ism. This build has the coolest vibes. It's like a lighthouse dock that probably could belong to a pirate that adds a unique cool touch to it. The entire set seems to be next to the water with rustic touches of blues, sand brown, and dark gray. There are tall lighthouses that intensify the aura and make the place look like it has some sort of a story. Another cool thing about the build is the use of iron, which adds a touch of reality to it. There's also a huge bird covering over the scene to add more drama. Number 6, Mantis King 12. This build is really special because it's in the form of a dense jungle, and it's something you won't see very commonly in the game. And even though trees are not unusual when building designs, this build has game-changing structures. There are mushroom blocks everywhere, which adds more color to the set and also allows more space for you to go and explore. Number 7, Mr. Mashed Potato Head. If you're for a game to entice you, then this build is definitely for you. The color palette is gorgeous with a mix of grays, grins, maple, and non-maple colors. The stairs leading to the bridges are well designed, and the entire build is dense with amazing details. When you're done exploring the downsides, make sure you climb all the way up for sightseeing the view because it's absolutely breathtaking. Every building has ample details and the design is very consistent throughout. Number 8, Void GD. This one is probably the best looking structure in the game, as it is a cathedral that's been designed to perfection with minute details being taken care of. The color palette is absolutely gorgeous with the blues, grays, greens, and goldens. The only reason it falls short is that the maker ran out of the bricks, which is a limitation set by the game. So while outside architecture is remarkable, the insides are void. Number 9, Dexaix. This is another castle on the island that what makes it really stand out is the fact that it's so visually aesthetic. The castle looks like it has come straight out of a Disney movie, especially with the clever choices of color. The place is a beautiful garden and also swimming pools, which we see is not very common, and it's not just the castle's building itself, but also the tiny details such as the chandeliers and the carpets. It's all exceptional. Number 10, Zakaleden. If you're looking for a sci-fi themed island, this one's for you. Let's first talk about the color theme that stands out for its consistency. From black and yellow, the place looks dazzling. There are shops and 2-level galleries. It's so extensive that there is also a casino. The structure is so complicated that when you go to the top, it's a greenhouse, but if you jump from there, you'll end up in some sort of a storage room. This game is definitely the one to explore. These structures are intense and require you to pull out your adventurous spirit to have maximum fun as you traverse down the lanes and up the bridges. This brings us to the end of our video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.